Michael Cohen's office.
Hi, may I speak with Cynthia, please?
Speaking.
Cynthia, this is Scott Bennett. I'm calling via Skype from my computer, so the call's recording. I just sent you a email. Did you get it?
I haven't received anything now.
Okay, let me confirm your email. Last weeks ago, regarding the material loan report that was sent to Congress. You recall that?
Yes.
Okay, all right. That's what I was calling about. I just want to confirm everything. I sent it to you today at carce@trumporg.com.
Correct. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Did you get the materials and have a chance to review that and forward that to Cohen to forward to Trump?
It was forwarded to Mr. Cohen, and he hasn't mentioned anything to me as of now.
Okay.
And he's currently out of the office at the moment.
Okay. Well, the reason I'm calling is because, I wanted to confirm that Mr. Cohen has got that, and that as Mr. Trump's lawyer, he's forwarding it to Mr. Trump. Two, I thought the timing of this is very important for Mr. Trump to be prepared with this material, because given that he's going on the debates tonight, and given that the people who he will be competing with at the debates, Lindsey Graham, Marco Rubio, Ted Cruz, all of those candidates were informed and received copies of my report. And that is basically, it gives Mr. Trump the only position to say, I know all of you know about this report I just received. I just found out about it, and I'm just now looking into it. But all of you have known about this since September 25th, 2012, and you've done nothing. And this is a report by a military officer about Union Bank of Switzerland financing terrorism. And are you familiar with the Union Bank of Switzerland connection to the Hillary Clinton Foundation, the story that just came out on Fox News?
I am not, no.
Okay, well, I'll send you the link, but if you have a computer, you can Google, and Fox News just came out with the story linking Union Bank of Switzerland to Hillary Clinton and the Clinton Foundation. That is extremely significant because what they reported was what I reported to Congress and the military in 2012. They are either pulling out my story and my data, or they are discovering something that's very convenient because it's what I disclosed. So it's very, very important that Mr. Trump know that this exists and that he's educated on it very soon. Because
Yep, I just got your email right now, and what I'll do is I'll forward this to Michael, and I'll have him, take care of it from there.
Okay, because I want to stress that Mr. Trump himself will want to know about this before he gets on the debate stage tonight. If he wants to use it, it's the best instrument to show that the other candidates have covered this up, have hidden it, have ran from it, have done nothing. And he's the only one that can say, I've just discovered this. I never knew about it. I wasn't in the politics. I wasn't in the military. But a military officer contacted my office today and said, Mr. Trump, I was illegally silenced by the Obama administration for writing a report disclosing terrorist financing. And I sent copies of it to Lindsey Graham, to Marco Rubio, to Ted Cruz, to John Boehner, to Dianne Feinstein, to everyone that's contained in that book that I sent you. And none of you did anything, and soldiers are dead because they've been killed by weapons that were purchased by terrorists using these very bank accounts. So it gives him an enormous, powerful weapon and position to be the voice of America, because Americans will want this investigated. And if he can properly use this, it can basically seal the deal and destroy Hillary Clinton's possibility in one swoop. Now, the story's already out there. This isn't something coming from left field. The story has been on Fox News. So he can very easily cite, I'm going to cite a report that came out on Fox News this week about Hillary Clinton's connection to Union Bank of Switzerland. How many of you have Union Bank of Switzerland bank accounts? Now, if Mr. Trump does have one, he needs to disclose it. But he needs to call these guys out to say, you all received this report from Lieutenant Scott Bennett, an Army officer, and you all did nothing. I'm going to do something about it. I'm going to have it investigated, and I'm going to pull everything out because it's connected to Hillary Clinton. It's connected to the Benghazi issue. It's connected to financing terrorism. So that's kind of my brief. I don't want to take up your time, but I wanted to express that it is absolutely essential that he be educated on this before he gets on the before he gets on the debate stage. Because if somebody else pulls this card out, if somebody else pulls this out and he's unprepared, Cynthia, you know who he's going to fire. And if you equip him and somebody tries to pull something, he's got the superior maneuver. He can counteract anything that's said about this because he can say, Scott Bennett called my office, talked to my staff, and we just started to investigate this. But let me tell you what this is really all about. It's all about financing terrorism and UBS connection to Hillary Clinton and Brad Birkenfeld, the Swiss banker, being thrown in prison so UBS could give money to Hillary Clinton and the Clinton Foundation, and it opens it up from there. A law firm called Covington and Burling represents these banks. Eric Holder and Lanny Brewer, a Department of Justice Attorney General and Assistant Attorney General, were employed by Covington and Burling. It is a scandal you couldn't make up, and it's all verifiable. It's all documented. So I just want to stress the incredible synchronicity of this and the importance. So if he wants to use it, which I would advise, I want him to have the material, and I don't want him to be caught off guard because I think he's got the manhood to be able to stand up and use this. And his manhood really is going to determine if he wins or not, because all these other guys are very sort of weak-kneed and a little bit, effeminate compared to him. You have any questions?
No problem, then. I have no questions there. I'll definitely have this email forward to Michael, and we'll get back to you if you have any questions.
Please stress.
All right, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you. Please stress to him that this gets to him before he gets on the debate stage.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Take care.
Bye-bye.